When we speak of the foundations of Indian cinema, one name stands tall. He was a patriarch in the truest sense. Prithvi Raj Kapoor was more than just an actor. He was a visionary, a pioneer, and a man with a booming voice that could fill any room. His presence was immense, both on stage and on screen. He commanded respect not just for his craft, but for his deep love for the arts. His journey began long ago, but its impact is felt even today. He laid the path that many of us would later walk upon, a path built with passion, dedication, and an unwavering belief in the power of storytelling. He was a true giant of our world. Prithvi Raj was born on November 3rd, 1906. His birthplace was Samundri, in what was then British India and is now Pakistan. He came from a simple middle-class family. He grew up with strong values. He studied law for a while in Peshawar, but his heart was not in the courtroom. His heart belonged to the stage. He felt a powerful pull towards acting. It was a calling he could not ignore. Even as a young man, he knew his destiny was to perform, to become other people, and to touch the hearts of the audience. This was his true purpose in life. The dream of acting eventually brought him to the city of dreams, Bombay. He arrived with very little money in his pocket, but he carried a treasure trove of ambition. He started his career in the silent film era. He worked hard to find his place. His handsome looks and commanding personality soon got him noticed. He acted in India's very first talkie film, Alam Ara, in 1931. This was a historic moment for Indian cinema, and Prithvi Raj Kapoor was right there at the very beginning. His journey was a testament to his resilience and his unshakable faith in his own talent. His early life was a period of struggle and learning. He faced many challenges, but he never gave up. He believed in the importance of his art. He saw acting as a way to connect with people. He wanted to tell stories that mattered, stories that could make people think and feel. This philosophy guided him throughout his life. His beginnings were humble, but his vision was grand. He was not just building a career for himself. He was laying the groundwork for an entire industry and a family dynasty that would shape Indian cinema for generations to come. He was a true builder of dreams. Prithvi Raj Kapoor's career was a magnificent tapestry. It was woven with threads of theatre and cinema. He shone brightly in both worlds. On screen, he played roles that became legendary. One of his most famous performances was as Emperor Akbar in the epic film Mughal-e-Azam. His portrayal was powerful and majestic. He brought the great emperor to life with incredible dignity and grace. His voice, deep and resonant, seemed to come from history itself. He was not just playing a character, he was embodying the spirit of a king. People still remember his performance as one of the greatest in Indian cinema history. He also played Alexander the Great in the film Sikandar. He captured the ambition and the humanity of the world conqueror. He showed the strength and the vulnerability of the man. Each role he took on was a new challenge. He dived deep into his characters. He wanted to understand them completely. This dedication made his performances unforgettable. Whether he was a king, a common man, or a patriarch, he brought a unique honesty to the screen. He had a rare ability to make even the largest characters feel real and relatable to the audience. His work was not limited to historical epics. He acted in many social films as well. He played characters that reflected the society of his time. He was a loving father in Awara, a film directed by his own son, Raj Kapoor. In this role, he portrayed a man of strict principles. The conflict between father and son in the film was deeply moving. It struck a chord with audiences across the country. He showed that he could be just as powerful in a quiet, emotional role as he was in a grand, historical one. His versatility was one of his greatest strengths as an actor. Before he became a huge star in films, his first love was the theatre. He believed the stage was the ultimate test for an actor. It was a place of truth and direct connection with the audience. There was no room for mistakes. His experience in theatre gave him a strong foundation. It taught him discipline, voice control, and the art of performance. This training is what made him such a formidable presence on screen. He carried the power of the stage with him into every film he made, leaving an indelible mark on every role he played. Prithvi Raj Kapoor's biggest dream was not just for himself. It was for the art of theatre. In 1944, he took a brave step. He founded his own travelling theatre company. He called it Prithvi Theatres. This was not just a business venture, it was a mission. He wanted to take theatre to the people. He wanted to make it accessible to everyone, not just the elite. For over 16 years, his company travelled across India. They performed in small towns and big cities. They brought stories to life for countless people who had never seen a play before. The plays produced by Prithvi Theatres were not just for entertainment, they had a social conscience. They talked about important issues. Plays like Diwar spoke about the pain of partition. Pathan was a story of Hindu-Muslim unity and friendship. Gadar explored themes of betrayal and loyalty. Prithvi Raj used his stage to spread messages of peace, harmony, and social justice. He believed that art had a responsibility to society. It should make people think about the world around them. He was an artist with a purpose, a storyteller with a message for his nation. Running a travelling theatre company was very difficult. It was a huge financial and personal sacrifice. Prithvi Raj poured his own money, earned from his film work, into keeping the company alive. There were times when he faced immense losses, but he never lost faith in his vision. His passion for theatre was greater than any challenge. He and his troupe lived a simple life on the road. They were a family, united by their love for the stage. His dedication inspired everyone around him. He was leading a movement to keep theatre alive and relevant in a changing India. Eventually, after 16 years and more than 2,600 shows, Prithvi Theatres had to close down. The age of cinema was growing, and running a large theatre company became unsustainable. Prithvi Raj's health was also failing, but the dream did not die. The seed he had planted continued to grow. His son, Shashi Kapoor, and his wife, Jennifer Kendall, later fulfilled his dream. They built a permanent home for Prithvi Theatres in Mumbai. Today, it is one of the most important and vibrant theatre venues in India. It stands as a beautiful tribute to a man who gave everything for his love of the stage. Prithvi Raj Kapoor was not just the father of a family, he was the father of a cinematic dynasty. He passed on his passion for acting to his children. His three sons, Raj Kapoor, Shami Kapoor, and Shashi Kapoor, all became legendary actors in their own right. Each of them had a unique style, but they all shared their father's love for the camera. He created an environment where art was respected and encouraged. He was their first teacher, their guide, and their biggest inspiration. The Kapoor family became the first family of Indian cinema, a legacy that started with one man's dream. This legacy continues to thrive through the generations. His grandchildren, like Rishi Kapoor, Ranbir Kapoor, and Karan Kapoor, also made their mark in the film industry. And now, his great-grandchildren, including Ranbir Kapoor and Kareena Kapoor Khan, are among the biggest stars of their generation. The Kapoor name has become synonymous with Indian cinema. It represents a long and rich history of storytelling. This incredible lineage is perhaps Prithvi Raj Kapoor's greatest gift to the industry. He didn't just have a career, he built a dynasty that has entertained India for decades. For his immense contributions, Prithvi Raj Kapoor received many honours. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan, one of India's highest civilian awards, in 1969. In 1972, he was posthumously awarded the Dadasaheb Phalke Award, the highest honour in Indian cinema. These awards were a recognition of his lifelong service to the arts. He was celebrated not just as an actor, but as a nation builder. He used his art to unite people and to shape the cultural fabric of a newly independent India. His work was deeply respected by his peers and loved by the public. Today, the importance of Prithvi Raj Kapoor cannot be overstated. He was a true pioneer. He laid the very foundation of the Hindi film industry. He championed the cause of theatre when it was fading. He inspired generations of actors, writers, and directors. His life teaches us about the power of passion and perseverance. He showed us that art can be a force for good. He was a man of great stature, with a heart full of love for his craft and his country. Prithvi Raj Kapoor is not just a chapter in the history of Indian cinema, he is the book itself. His legacy is eternal.